Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I greet you all according to your time and locations. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yes, my dear viewers, I am back again with another update. So guys, I have a video here I would like we all to watch. But before then, if you're meeting my channel for the very first time, you're highly welcome. Please kindly do all to like, share, and subscribe. Leave your thought about this video in the comment section. Let us know what you think about this video, and I will see you towards the end.
Nigerian Bar Association section on public interest and development law. He joins us now in the studio. Vincent, thank you for coming to Newsnight.
Thank you for having me.
You saw that report earlier. The DSS says it has done nothing wrong, nothing against the law. What's your reaction to that?
That is very incorrect because...
Did you say very correct or incorrect?
Very incorrect.
Okay. Needed to
Or rather
that.
very misleading.
Right.
Because the DSS is a statutory body that operates under the Constitution and also under its enabling law. Now, the suspended governor of the CBN was granted bail by the Honorable Court after his arraignment. And there was a specific order by the court regarding what should take place pending the perfection of the bail terms. And that is that Mr. Emefiele should be taken to the custody of the correctional center. And DSS, as a body created by law, has a duty to obey that order. And by choosing to disrespect the court, the DSS has violated the Constitution. The DSS has shown that it has no regard for the law, because by Section 287, Subsection 3 of the Constitution, every authority and person in Nigeria has a duty to obey the decision of the Federal High Court. And the order granting bail is a decision within the meaning of Section 318 of the Constitution. So it is thus very misleading for the DSS to come out openly without, I don't want to use certain words, but to come out openly to say it has done nothing wrong is very misleading.
Would you say that things have really come to a head in Nigeria? I mean, we just saw that report where even the Nigerian Judiciary is being, spotlighted, if you could put it that way, where the calls are being made for the judiciary to, like Caesar's wife, be above board. Apparently, even the judiciary is caught in this milieu in Nigeria where institutions are not respected, whether it's the police, the army, the what have you. Disrespect, impunity at every level. On the issue of the judiciary, what will it take to heal this inflicted scars on Nigeria's temple of justice?
Now, let me make this point. There are three arms of government. You have the executive, the legislature, the judiciary. And when we follow the trend of events, we will see that out of these three arms of government, the judiciary is the one that has the best self-purging mechanism. We hear the NJC sitting every time, disciplining judges, suspending judges, dismissing some in certain cases. It shows that the judiciary has been trying its best to ensure that the ethics of the judiciary are maintained by the judicial officers. And really, this is what it is expected of any judicial arm of government. So, yes, while we agree that there is room for improvement, of course, there will always be room for improvement.
Yeah, but the question is how much room for improvement, really, are we looking at here? How bad are things within Nigeria's judiciary, or are they not as bad as people think? Look, we've heard some would actually say that, look, lawyers know the judges that they can approach to say, look, and there's something for you and all of that. So it's a collusion of both the bar and the bench.
Well, the truth of the matter is this. We cannot deny that there is corruption in the judiciary, just like even in the other arms of government or in other agencies. we have corruption as a problem in the judiciary. And of course, like the question asked, to what extent is there a need for improvement? We will not deceive ourselves. We have a long way to go in sanitizing the system. Because really, if not for the fact that the level of respect that the courts now command have dropped drastically, I mean, one cannot imagine that an agency of government, an agency of the executive, will, without restraint, Brazilian desecrate the premises of the court, as like what was done yesterday in the Federal Court in Lagos. And you know, it is very, very heartbreaking, because this is not the first incident we have had.
Right.
We've had that of C0URT. In fact, that of C0URT in the year 2019 was even worse. My Lord, the Honorable Justice C0URT was sitting in court, in the open court, and agents of this, officers of this same DSS, were attempting to arrest C0URT in open court. Why the court was? In fact, the court report said the judge had to quickly rise to her chambers. So it shows that, contrary to what the DSS said in its statement that they are trying to discipline those involved, it shows that no disciplinary measures were meted out to the hearing officers in the 2019 saga, and that is why we have a reoccurrence.
Vincent, there's no point trying to sugarcoat anything. What happened at the court in Lagos yesterday was a brazen show of shame.
Exactly.
Now, speak to us about the possibilities of encouraging mutual respect between the institutions and agencies of government.
Yes, you see, this incident that took place yesterday has again demonstrated the apparent lack of interagency trust between the various law enforcement agencies of government. Apparent lack of trust and synergy and interworking relationship. Because when you look at it, the correctional services and the DSS are both, you know, institutions working for the effective administration of criminal justice.
Right.
DSS as an agency has brought Emefiele to court, acting within its powers. And once he is arraigned, the custody of a defendant who is arraigned is no longer in the, once he is submitted to court by way of arraignment, it is the court that has the power to determine where what happens thereafter, which the court rightly did by making an order. It's not just a statement, it's an order that this defendant should be arraigned, should be taken into the custody of the correctional services, pending when he perfects his bail conditions. So why the interagency rivalry between DSS and the correctional services? And you know, we witnessed a similar situation, an unfortunate situation that recently, when DSS also invaded the office of the EFCC in Lagos. So, like you have rightly said, government needs to do, there should be better working relationship between the heads of this agency, because
now that the DSS has acted in this way, and you say, look, it's not the first time, it seems to be the upteenth time that the DSS will be conducting itself like this. How does the law come in to ensure that agencies, whether it's DSS or any others, actually toe the straight line?
The law is there. You see, the
yeah, but the law doesn't seem, I mean, it seems not to be what the paper is written on.
The issue with us in Nigeria as a country is not absence of laws. It is the implementation of these laws. The laws have rightly delineated the functions of each agency. In this case, the function of DSS ends at getting Emefiele arraigned before the court. And when he is already arraigned, what they need to do is to go and prove their case in court. So why then interfere in matters relating to his custody?
So can the DSS be prosecuted in the light of these events?
The officers,
by who?
The officers of DSS responsible for this act, of course, they can be prosecuted. the police can take up the prosecution because, I mean, under the relevant laws, the police have the powers to prosecute these offenses.
Vincent, we have a lot of questions, but we
have
don't
to
have
leave
a
it
lot
there.
of time. We may have to stay on these in the coming days.
Thank
Maybe
you
we'll
very
have
much.
you back again.
I'll be glad to
Vincent
be here.
Adodo is a lawyer and, of course, a member of the NBA section on public interest.
So guys, thank you so much for watching. What do you think about this video? Please kindly leave your thoughts in the comment section. I will see you again in my next one. Bye for now.